Y'all know I'm off on my big adventure today. First stop, McDonald's. Can't go without that pop. Got to see my girl Amanda. She is the best of the best. I love her. Best customer service ever. Y'all listen, you know I love Amanda at the Summersville McDonald's. She's the berries. So today she was like, thank you, dears. You have a good day, honeys. I love her. She is the berries. I'm not kidding you. Then I got up to the window to get my Coke because, I mean, we all know that's why I'm going through there. My hair is wet. I'm letting it dry on the drive. Dry on the drive. Hey. But, listen, so I get up to the window to get my Coke, and the window's closed, and the little guy didn't think I could hear him. He had two metal somethings. Oh, I'll be taking that down. And two metal, I don't know what. He was clicking them together, singing about, there's the little blue car, there's the blue car. I love it. So when he opened the window, I said, the blue car loves that. Keep singing, buddy. Oh, it's fun. Good customer service. A good day to just laugh and smile and be kind to others. Okay. So, you know, I am driving to the big event, the Here For You tour. I'm beyond excited. I'm coming for you, Carlos and Annie. I cannot wait. Any hooty hoo. So I'm traveling, and we've come up on, I think there's an accident ahead. I hope it's road work and not an accident, but there's big signs out saying left lane, get over, left lane, get over, it's closed. And those signs have been out for a minute, and so you start merging, right? You try to get over to the right. You try to get in the right lane, and people are kind, some of them, and they let you in. But then there's always that few who like zoom up there and they try to go as far as they can in that left lane. Then at the last minute, they try to merge. Try to get over, maybe is the word I'm saying. I don't know. Merge, get over into the right lane. And I'm telling you, that is something that just goes right through me. I mean, there are warning signs saying, get over, get over, get over, get over. And then they wait till the blinking arrow, which we are, and there's cars right there, and they're trying to get over. And boy, you have to really, what's the right thing to do? Now, I'm slowing down and letting a few of them get in front of me. But, whoo, it's a battle against the flesh, isn't it? Like, golly, guys, you were given time. Oh, it is an accident. Oh, shoot. You were given time to get over way back where, but you did not. You waited till the last minute, and then I had to decide to do good, do right, do truth, and let them in. But then I started thinking about something. This is something, but it's just where my mind went. Like, there's a lesson in that. There's a lesson in that for all of us. Like, we're given warning signs, and choices need to be made, but we just put it off, or we try to do it our own way, and then, the last minute, we got to work something out, or we're, treading water. Anyways, let's go. Come on. Let's go. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I think I told you, I got the VIP package. Woo! Get me a little swag bag. You know I love the free goodies. You know I'm serious. Like, when somebody gives me a free shirt or, I don't care, free anything, I go bananas. Like, a while back, I remember I got a free pop somewhere. That stuff I love it. Like, I am that girl. I'm all over it. So I'm excited, and we get to choose like our seating. So I'm sitting way up front. I'm not going to the back. I'm not an in the back girl. I'm getting right up front. So I'm going by myself too. But I don't know any friends to sit with or hang out with. But listen, I'll make some. Whatever. It's all good. I am excited. Let's go. Okay, continuing on the diary of the big trip here. Oh, goodness sakes. Well, listen, y'all, I got to confess something to you. I'm fighting another headache today. Fought it last night. Fought it hard last night till about 3 o'clock. Finally got to sleep. Got back up about 5 because it woke me up. And you know what else happened in that little bit of time? I had horrible dreams. Like scary, horrible dreams. So when I got up at 5, I prayed. And I prayed in the Spirit. And just, and I laid down, took some deep breaths, and tried to like relax. Then I got back up and took a couple Excedrin migraines, and then I laid back down, and I did go back to sleep for a little while, and then my alarm went off again for me to get up and start my trip, and I couldn't do it. I mean, it was intense. So I got up and took some more Excedrin migraine, and laid back down. And I'm just fighting through it. It has let up a lot, though. I will say that. I did go ahead and take my blood pressure medicine. I took it early today. I don't know if that's a contributing factor. I'm not sure, but I prayed on the way down here. Actually, when I was coming from Webster to Nicholas County, the whole way I just been in prayer. And part of the prayer was asking God for complete healing, for the headache to go away and stay away. So I'm believing that is happening. It is coming to pass. So I'm looking forward to that. That's for sure. Anyway, so we're plugging along. I've listened to some good podcast episodes, some really good ones. I'm getting ready now. The ones I've listened to so far have been for growth purposes, to learn. I mean, it's true, to learn. Some people make fun of me for that. I don't really care. They can make fun and knock themselves out. But, yeah, it's to learn. And so, and now I subscribe to some that are just for comedic relief, and I'm getting ready to crank those babies on because I'm ready to laugh some. Get ready for tonight. So, anyway, so far so good. Good trip. I'm about, it's 2:05 p.m. I'm due to arrive at my hotel at 3:22, says the GPS. But do you all ever try to outrun it? I do. I'm going to get there before that. I'm trying. I'm giving it my best shot. So anyways, I'll get there about 3:30, and then at 4:30 I have to leave there to go to the venue, and doors open at 5. I'm so excited. Now that will be for the pre-party with Annie F. Downs. That sounds fun. So I brought my book for her to sign, and the book that I have of the other person, Carlos. I brought it so I can get their autographs, and I'm excited. And if you know me, you know I'm a t-shirt girl. When I go places, I like a t-shirt. I'm just saying, it's true. You remember the old saying we used to say, been there, done that, got the t-shirt? That's me. That's me. So, I did sneak a little extra money. I didn't sneak it from anyone. I don't know why I said that, but I have put back a little money to get me a t-shirt to remember the event by. So anyways, I'm excited. I hope that they service the larger bodied community. I'm sure they do. But anyways, let's go. So that's a check-in, and I've said it a zillion times, and it remains true. I am excited and really looking forward to this. I'm in the parking lot. I see their bus. They call her Reba because she's red. Anyways, I'm just about 17 minutes away from meeting Annie F. Downs. I am so excited. All right, now I got to figure out where the door is. Okay, I'm rolling home from my big night out. Gosh, it was great, y'all. It was great. It was great. It exceeded my expectations. Now, it's going to bounce. This video is going to bounce. So if you get motion sickness easily, don't look at it. You can just turn the volume on. You don't need to see me anyways. So let me give you a little rundown of what is taking place here. I did some videos traveling to the show. People, the speed limit is 55. Come on. Okay, they're not obeying it. I am. I did some videos to the show, and so I went ahead. I'm going to edit this all together, so it'll be one big video. So I may repeat myself. You may hear things you've already heard. If you're a friend of mine in real life, this will not be new to you. Okay. If you're a friend of mine just on the YouTube channel, welcome. This is Maxi. So anyways, again, it was the Here For You tour, Annie F. Downs, Carlos Whitaker. Please follow Annie F. Downs on Instagram, and you want to watch her stories daily. And also, Carlos Whitaker is Los, L-O-S-W-I-T-T on Instagram, Los Wit. You'll want to watch his stories daily. I've learned so much from these two. They are authors, they are podcasters, and they are speakers, and they both love Jesus. True. Oh my goodness, so good. Now Carlos, he's not afraid to address controversial topics, and he does so through the lens of the gospel, and I've learned a lot from him. Maxetta, I'm not addressing them. He does, and I'm not addressing them online. I'm just gonna leave that at that. So anyways, and Annie F. Downs is just a beautiful soul. I mean, just beautiful. Okay, so I get there. On the way down, you'll see in the previous videos, my hair was wet. I had just gotten out of the shower and thought, I'll just let it air dry. That's normally what I do anyways. I just let it air dry. I crunch it with my t-shirt, you know, because I want some curls. Crunch it with the t-shirt and I let it dry. Well, I had the window down some because it was just a perfect window down day. So I had the window down some, and then as the trip went on, I rolled up the window and turned on the air. Well, when I run the air, I like it right in my face. You might hear it right now. And so what that did to my hair when I got to my room, and I always pin up the front, you know, rarely do I wear it all the way down. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. I'm trying to do so more, but anyway, so I, you know, did the bobby pin technique and pinned the front back, and girls and boys, the frizzes were frizzing. Woo wee. I was like, I mean, what am I going to do now? I don't have time to rewash it, and I'm just going with it, whatever. I mean, people aren't there to see me anyway, so you just go with it. Okay, so I changed my clothes, my hair up, so myself and my frizzies went to the event location. I was running a little bit behind on time, but still early, but not as early as I wanted to be, but because of a couple factors. One, I was fighting a headache yesterday. Oh gosh. And then two, there was a lot of road work, and I passed one wreck. You'll see in one of the videos that I share, like I'm driving by it and I say, "Ooh, it's a wreck." Actually, it's road work, and then right past the road work was a wreck. Okay, so I felt the need to clarify that because I know y'all care. Anyways, so I get there, I find the event. I am number 9 in line to get in the door. And remember, I went by myself. Now, 20 years ago, I wouldn't have done that. Today, yeah, it does not bother me. I'll go out to eat by myself. I will sit at a ball game by myself, and I will go to this event by myself. It is okay. I like to be around people, but I can function just fine on my own too. Because I like myself. I like my own company. I'm out of control. I gotta watch my mileage though. I turned my maps off because it sucks my battery dry, and I set my mileage to where I need to take my next exit. So anyways, so we're there. People were so friendly. And while I was in line, the 2 girls in front of me turned around and introduced themselves, and so we talked, and you know, where they were from, just kind of made some good small talk. And gosh, you guys, it was great. So then the doors open. Let's go. Here's the old bracelet. I got the combo VIP pre and post party pack, you know. Gosh, it was so fun. So we get in there, and in the lobby, of course, is like their merch and different things, and a couple other different little stands. And so we went all around. You know, I bought a t-shirt. I did. Just one. I wanted 2, but I was like, because your girl's always balling on a budget. It's what it's been for years now. So I did one. I really like it. And then they gave you a card. Oh gosh, this is great. And it's like a save your seat card, so you write your name on it. And so you went into the sanctuary, put the card on where you want to save your seat, and then you proceeded over to where the pre-party is being held. Your girl right up front. Oh! I didn't get in the center. I didn't really want in the center, but kind of catty-cornered to the side, so you could just see everything so well, and the perfect seat. Went over to the pre-party, and so you're sitting there, and of course the people beside of me are so nice, so they start talking to me, and we do the same thing that I did in line with the other girls, but with these 2 girls. So it was great. And then I could see her. I could see Annie F. Downs in the hallway. I was like, ah, there she is. I don't know why I fangirl like this, but I 100% do. And so then they introduced her, and in she came, and it was fantastic. And she did like some Q&A first, and then there was time left, so we got to get our picture taken with her. And not just that, I mean, that was fun. Now, I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not downplaying that. But you got to like talk with her for a little bit. So I got to share just briefly about, you know, the impact that she's had on my life, and how I appreciate her obedience to following through with the call of God on her life, because it has made such an impact on me. And then we shared a little laugh. I shared some funnies with her, and we shared a couple hugs. And I mean, basically, we're best friends now. Just kidding. Anyways, so that was fun. Now, I'm going to tell you this part. Now, Emily knows this about me. Amy knows this about me. I'd say there's other people too, but when I saw her out of the corner of my eye, and then I looked over, and there she was before she came out, like, I got teary-eyed. Like, it was I didn't bust out. Settle down. I did not bust out in full on like crying, but I was so overwhelmed with excitement that I got like teary-eyed. And so I had to talk to myself in my head. I was like, bring it down. Come on now. You can be excited, but get it together. So well, even if I would have cried, that's fine, but I just didn't want to. You know, I was like, let's go. So we did that, and then we went over to the sanctuary for the show, the event. I don't know what to call it, but it exceeded my expectations. Oh my gosh, it was so good. They were so funny, and it was so good. They both shared such an impactful word. It was beautiful. It's from Acts chapter 8. Just a phenomenal message from both of them. Oh my gosh. The only thing I didn't do, because I wasn't for sure, the layout. And honestly, I don't know if I had it together enough to do it, but I wish I would have either taken notes of some of it, or like recorded it or something. But I'm believing God that it will come back to me, and I'll be able to recall it, because I mean, I do remember some, but then some you don't. Well, over there's a guy alongside the road going to the bathroom. Whatever, buddy, you do you. So it was such a good word. Anyways, I remember a lot of them. There were just some little, you know, when you're in it, I'm just a note taker anyways, and you think, I don't want to forget that, and I don't believe that I will. But so it was so good. Their message was so good, and it was very much focused on loving like Jesus loves, and it helped me. I had some questions that I've been really praying about for clarity, and some situations on how to navigate in such a way that reflects the love of God. I mean, Yeah, I'm gonna leave that at that. Maybe someday I'll share more, but that's where I'm gonna leave. And I got what I needed. It was so good. Then they did like a question and answer. People had submitted them ahead of time. Not me. I was just happy to be there. I didn't really have any questions. Well, I did, but they were answered really through the message. So yay me, yay God. And so they tackled some hard ones. Some of them were fun, but they tackled some hard questions, because Carlos Whitaker does not shy away from that. And I'm not going into what the questions were, because Maxi does shy away from it. So actually, I'm going to change that. I learned tonight, one of the questions was how to, I'm not going into depth with this, okay? How to balance grace and truth. And it was a great answer there. Like, you don't, there, it's not a balance. It's, if you're quick to give truth to people and slow to give grace, then it's like muscles. Work on the grace part and build that up to be as strong as the truth part, and vice versa. If you're quick to give grace to people, but you're hesitant and maybe a little shy to give the truth to people, then you continue to extend grace, but begin to build giving the truth to people, and it's like a muscle. It will build up, all of which is done in the covered by completely and out of the love of Jesus, right? So from a place of the love of Jesus. So anyways, it was so good. Okay, so we tackled the hard questions. It was all just phenomenal. Yes, there will be pictures on my Instagram. I don't know about Facebook, but Instagram for sure. So if you don't follow me over there, give me a follow and you'll get to see them. So I couldn't have done this trip without my husband. I have to give him props. Not going into detail, but there are different factors and responsibilities that we have at the stage of life that we're in. It's totally fine, but I can't just pick up and go for a few reasons, and I've got to give props to him for picking up the slack so I could go. And again, I'll share more on this someday, but financially, we ball on a budget. We've been balling on a budget since 2014, 2016, somewhere in there. And so sometimes things like this I can't do them for financial reasons, but God really, once again, provided a way for me to be able to attend and stay. It's about a 4.5 hour drive for close to 5 hours. And initially, when I had enough to get the tickets, and I thought, well, I'll just drive it. Well, I will drive it. That's how bad I wanted to go. That would have put me driving home from North Carolina at like 10 o'clock at night. I would have done it. Not necessarily the smartest thing to do or the safest thing to do by myself. So everything just worked out really well that I got to stay. And big king size bed all to myself. It sprawled out on there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not really, but it was just wonderful. Such a good time. We got a really good swag bag. You have to know I love a swag bag, and I love just free surprise stuff. Just, I don't know, when I get stuff in the mail or somebody pays for my pop, or I just love a free gift. I'm not even gonna lie. Some people were shy about it. I'm not. I love a surprise free gift. Well, I like one, I just like a free gift, okay? It just makes me all excited. And I like to win stuff. I'm a little bit competitive. And no big truck, let me buy. Thank you. Sir, excuse me. And he flipped me off. He gave me the flip off. And he beeped his horn. Buddy, I was halfway up the side of the back of your truck, partner. That's hilarious. Listen, it's not the first flip off I've gotten this weekend, and it probably won't be the last when I'm driving. If it makes them feel better, go ahead. I don't care. in this day and age, I will not argue with people. I mean, road rage, people get killed and stuff. Flip me off, give me the double bird. I don't care. I'm still rolling on. As long as I'm safe and alive, that's all that matters. Anyways, that was a little side note. I watched my mileage, 43. Oh, it's almost time for me to take an exit. So anyways, I had a great time. I love it. It was very good. There's more to come. I'm going to share more, but I'm going to leave it at that for now. So, all right, you guys. I love you. As always, if you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe. I'm at 169. My first goal was 200 subscribers. Then I have other goals, but that's my first goal, so I'm almost there. And as always, Emily and I have our little reviewing the grub gig that we're doing now, and it's tons of fun. We have a separate YouTube channel. It's called Emily and Maxetta reviewing the grub. So be sure to hop on over there, and since you already have a YouTube account set up, go ahead and subscribe to that. And we have a page on Facebook you can like and follow. And as always, don't forget the old podcast. She's good. The guest I have on now doing a series in June she's tackling some intense topics. Whew. But you'll be encouraged. You will. All right. Have a good one. Love everyone.